run through the playoffs. And in the bubble, he got a huge break in year 17. You didn't have to fly. You barely had to drive. You could walk to the arena.
But listen to the Dame talk. Dame says he believes that's why they also got some of those historic performances, is that guy, it was so easy. Basically, everything was right there. The spread was right there. You ice and you go straight back to the hotel. There was no travel. And so it maybe have benefited some other people also.
Well,
you make it seem like the Lakers were the only one that were in the bubble.
I just know it didn't benefit the Clippers because of as my friend Jared Dudley said a couple of weeks back, those boys did not want to be in that bubble.
Skip, that has nothing to do with us because you chose. Skip, you could have opted out. Kawhi and Paul George and all those guys didn't have to opt in. Other players opted out.
So you dodged the ultimate bullet that was headed for you last year. You did not have to play the Clippers. You got to play Denver. And then guess who you got to play? You got to play the 5th seed in the East, the upstart, underdog, Miami Heat, made it all the way to the finals to play you. And what happened in Game 1? The injury god said, Goran Dragic, come on over here.
But when
he gets hurt. He's their leading playoff scorer. Bam, come on over here with us, said the injury gods. He goes down and out in game number 1 and is not the same the rest of the games. They end up having to play 2 rookies high minutes, obviously, and one, Duncan Robinson, who's a second-year player, undrafted. They had to play him high minutes. So wait a second. You're playing Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn, both rookies, one of them undrafted. They played like 20 to 30 minutes a game from there on. And what did that prove? That you beat them, and it took 6 games to beat them.
But we've never done this before. We didn't say when the Rockets upset the Lakers in 81 and 86 that Bird dodged a bullet by not having to face the Lakers. We've never done this with any other player other than LeBron to try to diminish what the man has accomplished. The Clippers had every opportunity. They were in the bubble. They didn't have to travel. They didn't have the inconvenience that go along with a normal day-to-day schedule. So why do you have to punish the Lakers for what the Clippers couldn't do?
I just don't understand how suddenly it flip-flopped and the Lakers are prohibitive favorites in Fox Bet. Really? Did they get better this through the free agent
clearly
period?
the gambling sites believe they did. Fox Bets, William Hall, and whomever else believe they did.
I think they're just prisoners of the moment of what they just saw. They saw the Clippers collapse and the Lakers win it, and they take it on face value. Oh, let's flip-flop the odds.
But hold on, Skip. They believe that the Lakers also got better in some acquisitions.
Okay, look who they lost. They lost their 3rd best player, playoff Rondo, who was invaluable in the bubble to them.
Okay.
They lost Dwight Howard, who gave them a physicality and edge they don't have anymore. They lost JaVale, who gave them length that they don't have anymore. They don't have big, long post players.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, how much did JaVale play in the finals? How much did he play against Houston?
Okay.
How much did Dwight play against Houston? How much
not
did he
against Houston because they went small, but after that, Dwight was crucial.
Yes,
okay.
But that's what we're talking about.
Then Danny Green has been there and done all that. He's a wily veteran, 3-and-D, and Avery Bradley is gone also. And he's 3-and-D. He was the hero of your first big win over the Clippers in the regular season.
But remember, Skip, you talked about that. You said that. Because when he opted out, you said, oh, you're in trouble. Okay, he didn't even show up to the bubble.
He did not.
And we still won.
Well, he's not going to show up anymore.
We're good, Skip.
Okay? So you add a Schroeder who's on record as saying, hey, I'm a starter. I don't come off the bench. That's going to cause problems for you because I'm not sure he does start for this team.
At some point in time, Skip, most of the guys in the NBA were starters at some point in time, but his role is probably going to be to lead that second unit when LeBron goes to the bench, so there's not significant drop-off at the point guard position.
Okay.
Now, we already know it's going to be some drop, but not where we're -10, -11.
Okay, then the Clippers had addition by subtraction. We did not renew Montrez. We didn't want him back. We just said, no, we're out. And he's like, seriously, me? I'm 6th man of the year. Lakers said, aha, we got the 6th man of the year.
Yeah.
Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He was a malcontent. He caused nothing but problems.
But the problem that he had is that he saw 2 guys come in there that had done nothing for the Clippers. What you did at Toronto, what you did at San Antonio, how does that help us win a championship? We need you to do that here. Doc, you keep talking about we need reps. We need continuity. But you allow these guys to miss practice. You allow these guys to miss game. You keep telling us we need to come together. How in the hell can we come together when they're separate?
Guess who's not there also? Doc Rivers is now in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And Ty Lue, who you love, right? He got elevated to become the new head coach.
Ty Lue do a great job.
New strong voice in the locker room. He will say no. Maybe it's going to be a little different this year.
He will. He will run the show. He don't take the bull job from nobody.
Nope.
But Paul George, the thing that you didn't do is you didn't get rid of that finger pointing Paul George. It was everybody else's fault. It was Doc was using me like Ray Allen. When Ray Allen's going to the Hall of Fame, you better hope you get used like Ray Allen. And you better hope that you come up clutch in the playoffs like Ray Allen, because we have yet to see that. If you give yourself a name, you damn sure better live up to it. You dub yourself. Nobody gave you playoff Pete. Paul Pierce, Shaq gave him the name The Truth. You can get a nickname. Guys give you a nickname, Vince Sanity, whatever the choice may be. But you better live up to it. Now, you call yourself playoff P, and I ain't seen it.
Okay. All I know is he's still an all-star, and he's still a potential first team all-defense. Not everybody's an all-star. And I'll take him as my complimentary star.
Oh, really?
And I will take Serge Ibaka over Montrezl Harrell for this team any day or any night, because he's close with the Kawhi. He'll be a much better fit. And I just think he's a better all-around player than Montrezl, who became a defensive liability against Denver. Can't guard anybody. He can beast in the lane, and he can score it, but can he play defense? You're about to find out.
We're going to find out.
And you added...
You told me, guess what? We signed up. You told me, everybody told me Dwight Howard was a malcontent. How did he do? Everybody talk about JaVale.
Yeah, but he wasn't a team wrecker. He's just Dwight. He's unto himself. And he was on his best behavior last year.
Memphis say don't even touch down. Well, we're gonna try to move you. Before they traded to Memphis, they say before you don't even worry about coming. Think about it. He had gone to Charlotte. He had been in Atlanta. He had been to Houston. Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte. Charlotte traded to Memphis. Memphis say, bruh, don't even worry about getting your bags in your hat.
No, maybe.
We good. Stay where you are and try to work out something somewhere else.
Maybe the joke's on Memphis.
Hold on. As a matter of fact, he was in Washington also.
He was. I would agree. But Serge Ibaka is now in Los Angeles as a Clipper, and it's an upgrade.
All he want to do is open up a restaurant.
And defense. He
all
had
he
a career
want to do is open up a
year.
restaurant, have a cookie show going.
And all of a sudden, they went and got Luke Kennard, coming off a career year in Detroit, averaging 16 and shooting 40% from three. He is a professional shooter.
Luke Kennard, Luke Campbell, Luke Skywalker, it doesn't matter. The Lakers in 6 in the Western Conference Finals, if you're lucky to get there.
And Montrez took was it a Twitter shot? I think it was a Twitter shot at Luke Kennard getting his money yesterday. He got 4 more years at $64 million.
I mean, think about it. Y'all get skipped. Think about what y'all did. Y'all gave, I don't have no problem with people, guys getting their money. Get your money. I saw a lot of guys get some money at the tail end yesterday. But you gave Luke Kennard 4 years, 64. You gave the Mars twin, 4 years, $64 million.
Worth it?
What we do is we get bargains.
Yeah.
We get bargains.
Okay. Luke Kennard is better than Landry Shamet. So they upgraded there. I will give you this. They did not get the point guard they needed, and that was playoff Rondo. I don't know why, but he chose.
Because he didn't want to go there.
He said, no Lakers, no Clippers. I'm going to Atlanta.
And which I told you. I
took the money and ran all the way to Atlanta. Okay, I got it. So at least he's not a Laker anymore, but he's not a Clipper. That brings me to Lou Williams. Again, I watch all these preseason games. Lou just lit it up in the preseason.
Oh, now you back on Lou. The man that, hold on. The man that you every time you refer to him in the bubble, you call the man lemon pepper.
Because you called him that. You started it, I finished it.
You called the man lemon pepper.
And he played like he was on fire with lemon pepper as opposed to making baskets.
Now, all of a sudden, you talk about, hold on, it's the preseason. Now, when I told you LeBron was never looking good, this is what I noticed. And everybody does this to me. When LeBron looks good in a preseason, it's just a preseason. LeBron and AD look good in the regular season. Nobody cares about it. The season don't start till after All-Star game. The moment somebody they like, did you see Kawhi hit all those shots? Did you see KD? KD back. Did you see Lemon Pepper Lou?
Did you see Lou Williams? He scored 31 points in 25 preseason minutes. He made 12 of 15 shots, and they were all from distance. I'm saying that's my guy. He is back under Ty Lue. I will say he will be my 6th man of the year. He will win back 6th man of the year.
Oh, so y'all want him back?
He never left.
After he went and got some wings on you guys, and so y'all want him back, huh?
The bubble is over. Unless they go back to the bubble, and maybe they will.
There might be a possibility they go back to the bubble.
That's your only hope, is to go back to the bubble.
What I'm hoping that for? Hell, I'm trying to I want to get out of the pandemic like everybody else. I don't want to go back. I don't want them to go back to the bubble. I want things to go back to have some normalcy. I don't know if we'll ever be normal, but some normalcy again, Skip. But don't you worry about that. The one thing I can tell you about this, be it the bubble, be it on a desert island, or be it in a gym arena, Lakers gonna put footsie. Okay.
I got the Clippers in 7 over the Lakers in the conference finals, and I got the Clippers over Kevin Durant and company in the finals. I'll call it in 6 games.
Nessa sweep the Clippers. Nessa sweep the Clippers.
Okay. Do we have due on that right now? Just a futures bet? I'll take 5 cases that they will not sweep. Nets will not sweep the Clippers.
Well, first of all, it'll never happen. Y'all ain't gonna make it because you already know y'all not.